Hey guys, this is Dustin Guyton, owner of Guyton Roofing and GuytonRoofing.com. I wanted to talk to you today in a new installment of our video blogs about how do you compare two quotes. The title of this video blog is going to be called Apples to Apples. So when I'm comparing this contractor and this contractor, what should I be looking for in the what means of materials that the contractors are providing so you can accurately compare what you're getting. So if you have two contractors that are really close as far as price goes and you want to use either one of them, which one is actually better? One may actually use better materials, and so therefore, even if maybe he's a little less and he uses better materials, that's a win-win for you. But we're going to discuss the types of materials used in a new roofing system. So when you're looking at and we'll specifically address shingle applications today because shingles make up the vast majority of roofing systems that are installed and reinstalled every year. So when you're looking at two quotes, a legitimate contractor, even though we're in Southeast Tennessee, is going to put down certain types of materials that are going to not necessarily be needed all the time, but that will be there as far as a safety net. In the instance we have something like happened last year or the year before with ice damming. Most roofs are not equipped with ice and water shield, for instance, in the valleys in Southeast Tennessee because it's not necessarily required, and we don't really get ice damming here until we did. Here at Guyton Roofing, we always install ice and water shield in every valley and every vulnerable flash wall. That includes chimneys, it includes birdhouse, or what I call birdhouse gables, where you have a window that just comes up out of your roof and there's another roof over the top of it. There's not a second story, but it looks like there is. Or a shadow dormer, some people call them those. But ice and water shield is something that you can look for on a quote to determine what this roofing company is installing versus what this roofing company is installing. Another thing is what type of shingles are they installing? Are they installing an Atlas shingle? Are they installing a GAF shingle? If they're installing a GAF shingle, which is the largest manufacturer of shingled materials in the United States, are they installing the high definition GAF or Timberline, or are they installing the natural shadow product that you can buy at Home Depot and Lowe's? That's something that is very important. There are two very different shingles with the same manufacturer, so that's a way that a contractor who's not necessarily being completely honest with you can say, yeah, I'm giving you a GAF shingle, but it's their natural shadow shingle. It's not necessarily as good as what their high definition product is. You also need to look at and ask about their nail pattern. How are you going to specifically install these shingles? If it's a 3-tab shingle, the nail pattern is tremendously different than if it is a dimensional or architectural shingle. If you're using GAF, and I reference them a lot because they are the largest manufacturer of shingles in the United States, their 3-tabs are called Royal Sovereign. Their dimensionals are either called Natural Shadow or Timberline HD. HD stands for high definition. It has to do with the color mix. It looks a lot better, and it's a better performing material than their natural shadow product. Natural shadow product's still good, but it's not the same as their high def. But you need to know these things. When you ask these questions of your contractor and ask them to clarify the types of materials and exactly what they're going to be putting down, it will help you make the best decision in who to hire. Because again, you may have two contractors within $500 or $1,000 of each other, but the contractor that's $800 or $1,000 more might be installing ice and water shield. He might be doing a hurricane resistant nail pattern, which is on a dimensional shingle will have 6 nails. You never know until you ask. And as most homeowners, as most of you are not professional roofers, you wouldn't know what to ask. So that's what these videos are for. If you have any questions, you can always email me. You can always look me up on Facebook and message me. I'm always happy to provide free help. And then in return, hopefully, if you're in the Nashville, or greater Nashville area, you'll actually call me to come do your roof or to come do your repair. But this is something as a service I'm providing to try and help homeowners out as best as I can. But if you do have questions, you can message me, you can post comments here on the video, you can go to my website, send me an email. All of that information is available. On Facebook, it's just simply Guyton Roofing in Nashville, Tennessee. If it's email, it is guytonroofing@gmail.com. That's Guyton roofing.com is my website, and then guytonroofing@gmail.com is my email address. But thank you guys for spending the time to listen. Hopefully this was helpful. I try to keep these as short as possible, but if you do have any questions, again, contact me. And we would love to be part of your next roofing project or repair. No job's too big, no job's too small. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.